On this week's episode of Red State, Corey loses his mind.
But get away with that camera, this is not the job for you to be filming. Don't want to stand in front of it, I don't like it. I don't want to say it again. This looks shit, man. Down, sport, down, fucking wallaby.
Charlie tries to kill us and then gets quite confused.
Just gotta get it ready. Help out, Morris.
Introductions are going on down here, we'll call the union.
Sorry.
Still got confused halfway through that. So what are you saying?
I get things thrown at me while Charlie has yet another breakdown.
Get the raptor! I've made a decision!
And we try to build the world's first life-size Tonka Toy campervan from a Mitsubishi Delica that was more rotten than the Titanic. Nice one, Simon and Chaz. Oh, and there's also some questionable dancing.
Get the bands back together.
So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and prepare to watch three idiots building something idiotic. Again.
It weren't on fire?
No?
No.
Remove that hand.
It's alright.
Remove the hand.
With the anticipation of restoring the delica just too much for us to handle, we actually stripped it down the night before filming. So we begin our visual journey by welding every hole that we could find, and believe me, we weren't short on choice on just what to tackle first. But in true Red State fashion, things were already going wrong, and Corey was about to have a mental breakdown from using his worst nightmare, filler.
Power off again.
Yeah, it's a power cut. That was a lovely grinding shot as well.
It was all going well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
But get away with that camera, this is not the job for you to be filming. All that's going on here is some bodgery.
Well, that's what people like.
Well, I don't like it. You better be fine.
That wouldn't be floor filler, would it?
No, I'll make some more up since you were last time you were here. Well done. Non-recordable item.
That looks like a handful of filler.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Have you been taking lessons off Whistling Diesel?
It's rotten to fuck, isn't it? You know why, blame?
Simon?
Yeah.
With Corey's heart attack imminent and the blame game starting to be played, we decided to crack on with filling, sanding and smoothing down anything Burns didn't have to work on. And Corey thought it best to explain to you, the viewers, just why we may be taking some shortcuts with this build, compared to the others you may see down the line.
How's it looking?
Oh, I want another skim, that's put quite a thick one in that. Not what I don't like, but for the nature of what we're doing with this one, it doesn't need to be mint. Because it's going raptor, it hides like a world of sins. Whereas when you watch the video when we restore the Capri, of how different techniques and what you do, all the Capri will be down with the block, the DA will never hit it in as little filler as possible, whereas this is going in raptor, it's an off-roader, I don't really care, it's got 2 weeks to get it done, the bin weighs a bit of a dent, it's got some filler on it, you won't see it when it's had some raptor in it.
A few inches later.
Today, God knows what on Corey's campervan build. Corey's still at work, but Aaron has replaced him.
Yeah.
He is, what are you doing, building plates? Making plates for Charlie, while Charlie is just under there, where he's been most of the week, welding away.
I'm a welding boss.
You're welding well.
I'm a welding.
Good welding. Camera's here.
Ow.
Started the week with a list of 26 welds. Burns is going through that list. I'm not sure how many he's done. Don't want to ask him because it's probably more than I'd like to know. But we're getting there. Corey, you've already seen, but done a lovely job on the arches, doing a bit of filler work. He's also been working on flattening back the paint and all these horrible stickers that do not want to come off, so they're staying on. I'm going to wrap over them and it'll all be fine. Isn't that right, Aaron?
It will be fine.
It'll all be fine. Is that your tray? Ah, that's the one. It's a beautiful job. Where's that for?
Blank that hole off.
Corey's back and he has things and it looks yellow.
It's a Tonka Toy.
It's a Tonka Toy.
But a luminous Tonka Toy.
How luminous, Sid?
Pretty luminous. That's mad, like out of the light there and then in the light.
And we're in quite a dark unit as well, like they could get the light on it. Oh god, that's just lit it up like a Christmas tree. Look at that, look at the colour difference, like it just goes instantly too bright!
Does it?
Too bright!
Is it?
So what's the checklist for the week, Sid? Give it on.
Charlie's nearly got that side all welded together.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah. But it's just them small holes. He's got the step to do still, I think, that side, isn't he?
I'm making plates for him as we speak. So
Okay.
So there's some welding to do.
Some welding. But it's still on schedule to be in Raptor and getting on well. Like the
You
roof's ready
flatted
near
all the
enough.
paint. You flatted all the paint, haven't you?
No, near enough. Up in. I've still got some more bits to do today. Up in. Just double check some of these tops up in. Might need to work on a few of the little dents just to make sure this don't stand out too much. But other than that, it's not far off. Yeah, film the good bits.
Alright, well, really good job then. Is was a hole is now not a hole. Hole be gone. One more hole.
One more hole for you.
And then more holes.
Many more.
You in all the holes, mate?
You weren't on fire?
No?
No.
Let me then remove that hand.
It's alright.
Remove the hand.
She caught fire a bit.
Never seen it with so little holes. Simon, thanks for being a geezer. Kangaroo down, sport. Time kangaroo down, fuck a wallaby. Let's get the band back together.
As the welding on one side was near completion and with some of us starting to show signs of insanity, we turned our attention to the impossible task of removing the stickers while Burns mocks the productivity of the team for not doing literally anything else.
Well, I can hear some scraping. What are you doing?
Taking the stickers off.
Oh, but we've already told them you're leaving the stickers on.
Well, untell them that we've decided the stickers can't stay on.
Tell them, Corey.
The stickers can't stay on.
So you've rechanged. He's changed his mind. Burn says pick something more productive.
Like what? Like what?
Like what?
We don't think it will.
It's a mutiny.
But we've got the skill for getting them off now.
You sure?
Yeah.
Body work last time I seen you.
Well, I wouldn't carved it.
You bloody sure?
What are you saying, Burns?
I think they're bloody fucking around. Do something productive.
It's not the way you'd have done it.
Oh, I wouldn't do it like this.
What
no.
have you done?
You'd done it
Burnt
right.
it off.
He would have done it right the first time.
Yeah,
That's it.
he'd have cut the quarter panel off, wouldn't he?
Eventually.
Oh, you're exploding things.
Just, it's fearing that might be magnesium. Never lost your fingers, so you're alright.
Yeah? Using it as the equivalent as a brass block, just to take some of the heat out of the fucking...
Oh, and that's what you
Thin
thought
stuff.
could be
Yeah.
magnesium.
Well, it was,
Possibly. But it wasn't, so.
it was. Should be using brass, really, because that's the idea of brass block, but it's aluminium, so we have to hand. So.
Somewhat near enough, those guys.
Somewhat near.
Somewhat near.
Day 7 or 8-ish of the build. All this side has been done on the welding-ish, about there. Charlie's working on the other side now. Everyone's making the plates for the other side and the arches. That's about getting there. Hopefully by this weekend, Corey wants to be raptoring and maybe even getting some rack on. We'll see. Corey's back.
Hi guys!
Corey. Are you happy with the progress so far?
We'll be in paint and wrap for the weekend.
Welding's almost done. He's on the last little bit.
Yeah, last bit of filler in left and filing down.
What are you going to do after you've been up since 4 AM this morning?
More DAing!
You've been buying things as well, ain't you?
I've bought some things today, yeah.
What you bought? Don't just act like we're not going to show the people what you've been buying.
Right.
Not like we've got all this, all this,
I bought
and all that.
these lovely push bikes.
Which lovely push bikes?
The camera's on right now.
Are they behind them piles of rust?
No. These push bikes.
And why on earth have you bought them?
Well, they were cheaper, a tenner, weren't they? They were cheaper, a tenner.
No.
Well, they were.
Present on, so you can't hear us talking about these.
Oh, don't worry,
bicycles,
we got the good microphones so they can hear how much them bikes cost.
You can hear what?
How much them bikes cost at a tenner.
A tenner.
Just put that on.
2,000 years later.
Get back here. If you didn't want to talk about it, you shouldn't have bought it.
Good day to you, sir.
Hey up, R. Morris. Alright, Corey, what day are we on?
It's Saturday.
How many days into the build?
Some days. Some days.
Some days, but we're on schedule. What are we doing today?
We painted it today.
Painting it. Talk the viewers through what you're painting it in.
Raptor.
What we've got to do for the rest of the
Just got to blow it all off, clean it off. We're looking for some missing bits of trim.
Stand in front of it so that you can...
Don't want to stand in front of it, I don't like it. I don't want to say it again. So we're painting it today in Raptor. Just got to get it ready. Help out, Morris.
Sorry.
Introductions are going on down here. We'll call the union.
Sorry.
The union.
Carry on, Corey.
Be careful where you leave your bloody box section in future. So today we're going to put the coat of Raptor on it, on the sides and the roof. And then tomorrow when it's dry we're going to wrap the sides. And yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Confident about doing Raptor before?
Yeah, done wrapping before. Easy.
Still got confused halfway through that.
How are you confused?
Just one more time.
The same reason we're not painting the whole side of it today and then putting the kit back on and just blowing them in, because we've discussed that won't work.
Yeah.
So it's pointless painting the front bumper today, because when you've then put them on it tomorrow and you want to then blend them in so it filled in, that's going to be an odd texture again. So the whole front's going to be bad again.
So what are you saying?
We're just wasting Raptor.
What can we paint today?
Just that small bits. 1 can's worth. Less than that.
Well, that's alright, isn't it?
Gets us started, doesn't it?
Because that's easy. If I go around willingly today, wrap to that, and then we put the kit on and blow them, right, that texture's fucking off. You've got to paint it all again, and you've given that front 2 coats, that's 2 coats, when it didn't need 2 coats. Heavy on it all.
Now I've gone confused again.
He looks confused.
How are you confused? You've said.
Saying too many things.
You've said you want to play that. Pointless painting that because the texture will be off when we put that on. You want to put that on tomorrow and then wrap to the whole bit together in. Yes?
Straight down that road.
You with me there so far?
Pretty much. And then like
Are you sure?
I totally agree with you.
So why can't we paint them separately again?
Yeah,
Because Charlie said it was a bad idea.
No, that's what we're going to do.
Wait, so is this all because Burn...
No, Corey's got a brilliant plan, hasn't he?
I agree with his plan. I was confused from the beginning. I was always been confused.
No, he was adamant. He was adamant his plan was correct. Again,
Well, I've already started cable tying these to the ladder anyway on a trestle, so I don't know what we're even on about.
Yeah, so should we just get back to business? That's the best part of 20 minutes.
Thing, we can't paint that on the car, you know. It's going to have to be painted off the car, that is.
But can you also like not use the ladders as I'm going to need them to paint the roof?
Oh, here we go, man. You can't even have a really good trestle nowadays, can you?
Corey's masking bits off and pissing on chips.
I didn't piss them on chips, boss.
What did you do? What did you do?
Charlie, it's an idea which I agreed with was a good idea. Never once said it wasn't a good idea.
At all.
At all.
Apart from all them times you said it was bloody terrible.
With half a day now wasted arguing and Charlie more confused than ever, we decided to finally get round to masking up the van, ready for Corey to come round and put the first layer of Raptor on. Unfortunately, Speedy Gonzalez over here couldn't wait for the cameras before he started painting.
Tomorrow.
Tell the people why they aren't seeing the Raptor.
Because you needed to go home.
Don't blame me.
You needed to go home because you needed something to eat. 'Cause you don't have anything to eat all day, but I just couldn't wait, so it got painted.
I don't mind, but it's the fans, man. The fans are going to be ludicrous.
Tell the fans you need to eat. They will understand.
To the unveiling. That's what they're here for. Beautiful. What you've always wanted.
What I always wanted.
Ish.
Ish. Funny, drove better.
Later.
Now that the paint was dry, it was time to do something we were all dreading by putting our hands to the rap game. And if you thought we'd nearly broken down before, well, just you wait there, because it turns out wrapping vehicles is fucking stupidity. Not to mention we didn't even have a heat gun.
With the corners, when you got a heat gun, you just get it stuck on the middle, you get all the creases to it, warm it up, stretch the pull out and put it down. You just can't do that heat gun.
So when this heat gun arrives in a minute, how easy is this job going to be, you say?
Oh, easy.
Yeah? Yeah, just go all the creases, about all the creases. Where are they going to go?
They ain't going to be there anymore.
No creases.
No.
What about all the bubbles?
They've gone.
It's as easy as a heat gun.
Just a heat gun?
Trust me.
That's all we
Trust
need.
me.
What is that? That is not...
I said to you
like a heat
it was
gun.
minor heat gun, didn't I?
I can tell you what this heat gun's for. It's for doing your acrylic nails.
I said, didn't I? Nail gun.
Exactly what it's for.
Well, I ain't going to get hot enough to warm the wrap up, is it?
Burns.
Believe me. it
Burns,
was,
you
but
remember
that much
5
area.
minutes ago, don't you? How easy it's going to be once Tim gets here.
It's going to be easy once it
Yeah,
gets
not when he bought this dildo.
I told you that it was my mother's heat
Dildo?
gun.
Yeah, you didn't tell me it was your mother's dildo.
Yeah, I
but,
didn't
but do me a
say
favour and
that-
plug it in above your head.
I didn't say I'd just been down Makita and got the latest fucking double 18 volt battery fucking powered.
Heat it up.
Heat it up. Where's the plug I'm looking
Right above
for?
your head.
You're probably thinking, now Tim saved the day with the most professional heat gun in the world, that this is where the story changes and everything goes swimmingly from here on out. Problem is, we've never really been ones for fairy tale endings, to say the least, and moments were still about to be had.
Can't look at that.
Why can't you? Come over here.
This looks shit, man.
Shit, look from here.
Same as when I was stood there.
You can't see any, can you?
You can see them all, see?
You can't see the bottom because there's going to be a cover over that, a hole there or something. You can't see any of that.
Yeah, see all those
You
others.
can't see them, man. Stand a bit further back then.
Turn the lights off, man. Turn the lights off.
Everyone who sees it. Everyone who sees it.
Alright, I agree.
We can do it again. Just start spraying it. That would have saved. That would have saved that.
Fuck it.
We would have saved that.
Where's the raptor? I've made a decision. Fuck the decision. I've made the decision. We're raptoring it. I've decided we're raptoring it. I've decided. Fuck the rap. Fuck it. It can't be done. I'm going to get the raptor tomorrow and we'll rap to the top of it. Fuck it.
Could have been that. Could have been
Executive decision finished.
20 minutes later.
No one snapped. Well, you snapped. If anyone snapped, it was you.
You snapped and it's on camera.
I didn't snap. No, you said you weren't happy and it all had to come off.
Didn't say it had to come off once.
So after Burns snaps, what's the new plan?
Right.
I've got a plan.
Burns had a senior moment, but it's okay because we love him. Well, wrapping the sensible bit. There is some sense. There's a lot of sense in what it is.
So you just wrap in the middle.
No one.
The straightest middle bit.
Any better?
Don't you be coming on your fucking comments going, oh, I could have done it, because you're a fucking dickhead and a liar. So, fuck off.
I didn't say that.
So Burns is
Called you all out, you fucking pricks, yeah.
and his idea is to just wrap the easy bit there.
Not easy, it can't be done. It's impossible.
The easier bit to what you were
Fucking
trying.
shit.
That's where the sticker will cover it.
Does it actually come off?
Yeah, that was it.
Down some more.
Oh, that's shit, isn't it? What terrible wrap. Get your money back on that.
Well, let's stick it on first and rip it off. I believe the guys stood on the wrap, innit?
I ain't stood on it once.
That's it.
That's you. You've been standing.
You got
on
enough
the
there?
wrap.
Because I've got a load there.
Loads. Do you want some more? Well, we're ready then.
Oh, no, good lord, not ready, no. Let's call it
start
higher up
peeling
here.
off, man.
It's a bit.
Fine, man. I don't fucking shit myself like you when a ladder moves. Fucking just settling, isn't it?
Ready?
Alright, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, the unwrapping.
Double wrap.
The Campervan.
That's yellow.
Yeah, you wanted yellow.
I think we should rip it all off.
Could be too yellow, couldn't it?
Now that tensions had been smoothed over and Burns had finally stopped throwing things at the camera, we had both the wrap and the paint finished. All we had to do now was demask the van and see just how yellow the yellow was, then put it all back together in hopes that the ministry wouldn't ask too many questions.
What problems have you found, Burns?
Nothing serious in case the bloody ministry are watching, man.
Don't worry about the ministry. Don't get bogged down on that. We're not that popular.
The ministry.
Bloody ministry will be on to us, man.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Hi guys.
Hold on, cut a minute. We're going to need to speed the footage of the door going up because no one's got the rest of their lives to the door. So as the door goes up, do a little high-speed dance.
Right, now you got your jig ready.
Yeah.
Go.
Right guys, you join me today on a freezing cold December morning. No, that's what it should be, but unfortunately got a bit waylaid with this video and the vehicle that we were about to show you may or may have not been done about 2 years ago, and this is a stage act of what it looked like when we did it, but it's a little bit late. We're trying to picture all the videos together so you've got the video of us restoring it, but it's a little bit delayed. So let's get it unveiled and let's go.